Hello, everybody. Hi, 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 hi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. First time in a long time for me. So, I know my lighting is pretty harsh. Yeah, it's rough, and I know I have to adjust this. So, I do apologize if it's blotchy or blurry, whatever. So sorry. Um, but yeah. Okay, so I'm doing a tequila. I'm not tequila. A beach sunset makeup tutorial. Um, yeah, my hair's out of my way. Yeah, we're good. Okay. uh, First, let me get some things out of the way here. So I have elbow room. Turn the sound down a little bit. Okay, let's see. I wasn't ready for all this. I wasn't really prepared. I wasn't gonna really do anything, but I know that I need to build. So we're gonna build. I'm going to work on this camera at some point. I don't know when, but I'm gonna build it at some point. I'm gonna fix it. Is what I'm saying. Okay. uh, right. So we're gonna get started first with my primer. My face has already been cleaned, and there's nothing on it, so nothing should shift and move. So first, I'm going to start with the Milani No Pore Zone Mattifying Primer. And I'm going to apply this with a brush. Sorry. I'm going to I'm going to apply it with the BH Cosmetics number 4. It's an angle brush. Hi, Jess. I am doing a makeup tutorial.
She's pretty. She don't need makeup.
I try to get people to join me, but
It's also 2 in the morning.
that's why I'm doing it now. As you see, I have a lot of blackheads and all that here and there and on my face and whatnot, all that good stuff. Jessica is new to the Brown Cheatham home. She is coming for a better start, a new start. And we are hoping that things work out for Miss Jessica. At some point, Angela and I are going to do this mother daughter duo that we started to do on YouTube. We haven't uploaded anything to it yet, but we're going to. Timing is kind of impeccable right now for a lot of us. I'm just going to rub the rest of this in here. Jessica, are you subscribed to my channel?
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I can though.
You can if you want to. You don't have to.
What the hell?
Someday I'll get some of the YouTube challenges in here. I'm not sure when. Just got my primer on now. I gotta fix these babies, y'all. Let me tell you what. These things are just a growing.
Feel the same way.
They are just a growing. Now, get towel. So I'm just gonna let that primer sit in there for just a minute. I'm not gonna use a lot of product. It's probably gonna be mostly concealers. I'm not gonna do highlighting and none of that. We'll see where the night takes us. But for us, Central Standard Time, it is 2:30 in the morning. So, but and mine and Jessica's defense and everybody else around the world, this is the only time we do anything. I don't do get readies anymore, but I will. So my primer should be setting in. I'm gonna start first with the eyeshadows because there's multiple colors I have to use. In case you are wondering, this is a beach sunset tutorial. Here you go. So I just got these new palettes. I just got to remember which one it was. Nope, not none of them. Nope, not none of those. Nope, that's the candy shop. Right. I have so many palettes. I can make this look with any palette. Okay. I just saw it like yesterday. Oh, maybe is this it? No. Hold on. I have to stand up. The struggle is real, y'all. Let me see here. What is in my pocket? Oh, the makeup stick Jessica found. Somehow my makeup ends up all over the house.
To be fair, in your defense, we just reorganized this whole thing.
That is very true. I know which one it is.
Which one?
How do you open a makeup palette for not the one you need and remember the one you need? It is the Meredith Duxbury. Duxbury? D-U-X. Is the Dux or Dukes? Duxbury. So I was right the first time. Thank God. It's Morphe X Meredith Duxbury. Can't open it. Sure I can. Why not? Nope, that's not the one either. But that's the one we're going to use. Maybe. I'm so confused. Like, the only reason the struggle is so real is because I don't remember which one to use. I only don't remember with my Aunt Sharon when I first got the palette. I was just kind of like poking around at my palettes, and she's like, "Oh, which? Ow! Aha! There it is." I'm going to be using a couple of them. So, I think, methinks I'm going to use the Morphe Heat Seeker. Yes, that's what methinks. And methinks I'm also going to use the Juvia's Place Candy Shop. So we're not going to use Duxbury, but there's a lovely color story on that. I'm just going to set you there. I'm going to set you this way. Struggle drill. All right. And then from there, probably should get my flip-flops out of the background. All right. I'm going to use then I think I'm going to use the Painterly Paint Pot, I believe. No, I want this sucker to pop. So we're going to start with eyes first. Don't even ask. I do not use falsies, so we're not using falsies. So let me get my primer brush here. Which one do I want to use? I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Morphe JS11, JS11. Okay. I'm going to use the Painterly Paint Pot. What is it? Huh? Oh, yeah, the kitty's cranky. So I'm going to use the Painterly Paint Pot in the shade Soft Orchard. It's OCHRE. Shade is AC2. Can't pronounce the word, but that's the one I'm using. Jessica was a while ago asking me one day if I would do a tutorial or show her how to do some of my makeup looks. So I'm happy she's in here right now.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go spend some time with Mom.
I'm really happy she's in here because she has seen a lot of my Facebook makeup looks and all that, but she's never actually seen me do my makeup.
Not in person.
No, not in person. I won't lie, I'm part to blame for that. I am a big part to blame for that. Because I kind of fell off. Because I stopped doing it. I was doing them for a while, and then I just kind of stopped.
Oh, I thought you meant it was your fault that I hadn't seen you do it.
No. No, I used to do these. You could ask a couple of my friends. I used to do these all the time. Kind of just stopped.
Well, it's also hard when you don't have anybody to talk to.
It is hard. You are right about that. It does feel awkward when you're talking to yourself.
If you ever want to do makeup and you don't want to do your own, hey, I can be a guinea pig.
Well, it's funny you said that because Angela and I we're gonna have this little friend does my makeup thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm working on building my sons up to do it, but they're like, no, ma'am.
I'll do it.
Right.
I'm do my makeup.
I'm waiting for Angela and I to decide what challenge we want to start with. Because there's so many makeup challenges. Like, my boyfriend does my makeup, my sister does, all those.
Well, you have these lights.
Yeah.
I've seen people change it to a blue light or a red light and turn off all the normal lights and try to guess what color they're using.
Right.
It's fun.
I'll have to try to do that sometime. I think we're going to have to get another light like we had. Like that black light up there.
Uh-huh.
I should be using my vanity light. It's just that they get so hot.
I think what would be fun if you bought
This
more
is my
lights like
vanity
that.
light.
Oh, shit.
Oh, well, sorry. I just blinded the girl.
I can see now.
But those are my vanity lights. But because my camera is so blah, it's hard. So I'm using, well, I guess I can use them. I guess it'll show.
Yeah.
I'm looking this way because my mirror is this way. I got a small one here, but I feel like I'm going to go cross-eyed. So I'm just going to use this one. All right. So that was the JS11. Now, I have to decide what transparent I want to use, or not transparent, what transfer I want to use. Hey, there's an ant. Ooh, probably from all the drinking we did last night. Oops, I mean, I'm kidding.
We're
kidding.
Innocent.
Right. So, yeah, I think I'm going to be using a bit of both. So, to start with, so for my transfer shade, I'm going to start with this little light. What is this shade? The shade is First Resort. For my transfer shade, it's this top one right here. I'm just going to go in here with this First Resort. I used the wrong. Nope, I used the right side. I'm going to start up here with it and kind of build it out. Because I only need it to like blend the colors in. If I keep you awake, Jess, let me know.
Oh, I'm going to set up my bed. You're fine. You're cheap. Oh my god. Let me just not break all your new things.
That's why we can't have nice things, folks.
Never.
No, I'm kidding.
Never. Nothing ever lasts.
Right. I'm going to have to straighten all this out with my... Oh, nope, I got it.
Do you like a new blankie?
I do. So I'm going to first start right in my crease, and then I'm going to work it out to the brows. Brow bone, I'm sorry. Take my finger and just swipe off the top and leave up. Leave a little bit of space. It's very hard to try to blend out your eyes with almond-shaped eyes, but we manage. There is no number or size on that brush. It's just a double-sided brush. So, I'm going to first start with like the sun itself. So like it's a yellow shade. And that is, it's called Sun Club. So I'm first going to get, it's like a more looser brush. It's kind of softer. This was an e.l.f. brush, but I don't remember the number or size. So we're first going to start with this yellow. Almost looks like a mustard yellow. So if you're looking at the sun, sunset rather, if you're looking at a sunset, it's obviously yellow. And then you work your way to where you get the pinks, the purples, and the oranges. And I'm going to build this up. I believe the last tutorial I did was cotton candy. I believe. I'm starting with the yellow on the inner corner. I'm not going to apply this really heavy because, like I said, I really want that sunset effect. I'm probably going to use a nude or a neutral lip color, I'm sure. So the reason for me for the primer is it's easier to clean up. And you see, this is why. So like the inside of my eye, as you see, is a lot bigger, right? Because I have almond-shaped eyes. I don't want to look like a clown. So that's why what I did is I'm going a little wider with this brush so I can clean up without messing up my lids. So I'm okay with that. My work is in such high demand. I'm always tired. So my eyes are always swollen and puffy. I should get one of those ice things like what Angela has and start like cooling down my face in the morning.
Just use it. You really think she's gonna care?
Well, no, I know she's not going to. So with that same brush, I'm gonna now go in with this it's like an orange. It's kind of like where the yellow meets the sky before it turns orange and so on. That shade is the color Orange Door. It's right here. It's right here, Orange Door. I'm going to overlap it a little bit on that yellow. So it kind of looks like a flame. And that is Solo hopping around down there.
He don't know what to do with himself.
He really doesn't. In case you guys, it's been a while. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. So we got a new rabbit, and we got him a while ago. His name is Solo. And he's just full of it. Again, I'm going to overlap. This is going to be easy for the blending process. Then that same brush again. I'm going to move over to the Candy Shop palette by Juvia's Place. I don't know the color of this Candy Shop. It's not listed. Like, I know the name of the palette is Candy Shop, but they don't have the colors listed on it. I should Google them, but I just haven't. So I'm not going to use this hot pink. Instead, well, not yet anyway. I'm going to use this yellow down here. It's kind of like a yellowish orange to bring out some of that orange on the top here and work down the sunset, because what happens here in Florida, a lot of the times the sun starts at yellow, orange, sometimes pink, sometimes purple. But I think I'm going to stick to the more pink side of it, pinkish orange. It's really pretty. Now, you should start seeing a little bit of the sunset. Probably not in this side, but you'll see it in this one. So the reason for the overlap is because when you do look at the sun, the clouds and the sun, they kind of set together. And if you catch just the right moment of the sunset, it has all these just beautiful pinks and oranges in it, at least down here. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and use this. I want to say it's like a gumball pink. But I'm going to actually use my. So this is a regular small eyeshadow brush. I believe it comes in those gifts that you get for Christmas. I'm using the fluffy brushes because, as I said, it'll be easier to blend out in the end. So I kind of want to get that baby pink on there first, and then I'll put that other pink on there, that really bright pink. And as you see, I'm doing a windshield motion to the front, like to the inner corner of my eye. And now from here, I'm going to take that really bright pink and just kind of blend it with the rest of the colors in the palette. I'm going to clean all this up in the end. To click it out here. So when I do this part, it's just building up my eyeliner settings. I know, right? Settings. Who the hell says settings in makeup? Clearly, I do. So with all that excess makeup, I'm going to take and blend out now the rest of it. So I'm going to close this up. I'm now going to get my big fluffy brush. Big fluffy brush right here. This is, it was by Chic. And it's just a blending brush. I've had it so long that the numbers faded. Anyway, I'm just going to go and I'm going to just kind of circular motions right here. Both in, out, and up. Because in Florida, the sun sets so many different ways. I can look at my viewfinder and do this so you can see. This is part of why it's hard to use my vanity lights. They're so bright you can't see. Like it kind of flushes out the color. Here we go. Okay, I'm just going to blend it. In, out, circular motions. Circular. It's hard to do it with my left hand. Don't laugh at me. I'm going to take the same fluffy brush and just lightly mix those colors together. Now I'll come in with my makeup remover rag. I like having these on hand for this reason. Because big eyes, you gotta go bigger. And then it kind of just makes a big old mess. Using the Alice in Wonderland Wet n Wild makeup removing wipes. This is going to be, some of my makeup is going to be featured on YouTube. I'm going to go over a list of what's on here. I need to update it. I have a lot of stuff. A lot of swatching to do. So obviously I have long nails. I'm going to take this. I'm going to wrap it right over my nail. I'm going to just kind of right up here. Right on the side of my eyes. You don't have to do this. I mean, I haven't done my makeup in a long time, so that's why I do this. I mean, I do makeup. I just haven't done it on YouTube a lot. And I'm only using my fingertip as like an eraser. And it works. I'm going to take that, flip it with my thumb, do the inside. And it's all fixed. I love that trick. I learned it from Bailey. Bailey Sarian, y'all. Probably saying her name wrong, but Bailey Sarian. You all might know her from Murder Mystery Makeup Monday. She's a hit on this channel. An inspiration for a lot of videos that I have plans for. The reason I had stopped doing these was because the makeup world is so hard to compete with. Took off all that excess. I love it. So I don't look like a clown. Right? Good. So then from there, I'm going to go and take my eyeliner. I'm not going to use a liquid eyeliner. I'm going to use one of my pencils. Pencil eyeliners. They might be in the drawer in front of me. All right. Let's see. What color is this? Ah, perfect. That's the one I wanted to. Clear off some of this. So I got elbow spaces. This is where that little mirror comes in when I can't see. I mean, I can, it's just complicated. So for my eyeliner, I'm going to use LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in the shade Black 440. And I like it because it's an automatic pencil. I don't really do wings and all that often, so I'm just going to follow my natural eye line or lash line. Can't find my words. I'm going to make a funny face. Don't laugh at me. I normally would use my gel liner, but all this is coming off when I'm done. So, and I'm taking my eyeliner pencil and I'm kind of just holding it at an angle against my eye. So I want the thickness, but I don't want no wild and wacky, crazy eyeline cuts or wing cuts or cat eyes or none of that. I just want a basic eyeliner. So while I'm trying to steadily put these on, I'm about to tell you about me. Since it's been a while that I've been up here on YouTube. Um, so as I told in the beginning of my when I first started YouTube, I get discouraged very easily. So the makeup world is kind of hard to compete with. So I haven't been up here. I know we're not supposed to pull on our eyelids. I get it. But I am. Anyway, I get discouraged easy because the makeup world is so hard to compete with these days. And I see so many people naming off their brushes and things like that. I just can't do that. I stutter too much. I get nervous too easy. I mean, I hope this worked out good. I think it did. I always pull my eye on the left side. It's kind of hard. It doesn't come out right if I just do it. Now, I'm not a pro by no means. I'm no means a pro at this at all. The last time I did one of these, it was like 2 hours long, so I just stopped doing them. That's another reason. Then I bring it right down to the inner corner of my eye, like this. And then I go right along my waterline. This is why I started with the eyes first. They take the longest. My kiddos are all fast asleep. Two of them are sick, and one is getting over being sick. So we kind of got our hands full. They're adults, but they're my kids. So to me, the kids. I have 4 sons and 2 daughters. And I have 3 stepchildren, 2 boys and a girl. So between the hubby and I, we have 9 children. And then 2 adopted children, Miss Jessica and Miss James. Mr. James, Miss. Uh, James is my daughter Angela's fiance, but he's my best friend's son. So I've known James since he was a baby. He's got a funny story, let me tell you. 2.5 years old, falls out of a 3-story window. Lives to tell about it. That's how I met James. Took him and his mom to the hospital. Naturally, she's worried something might have happened to him. But we have been friends since. He's now about to turn 21. So, yeah, about 20 years, 19, 20 years, I've been friends with April. April Lynn Hawk. She follows me on Facebook. You might see her in a couple of my live follows. And then James Simpson is the James in question. and my daughter's name is Grace Finley. She follows me on Facebook. And then we have Jessica Boland, Devin Gardner, and Brandon Brown. Those are 3 of 6 kids. 3 of my 6 children. I don't really have much contact with the other kids, but it's okay. But nevertheless, you could follow me there. You could subscribe and follow here. It is purely your choice. I hope this video works out for you. I hope you like it at the end here. Maybe I'll see some new subscribers by tomorrow. We'll see. So that was the Auto Eyeliner by LA Colors in the shade Black. Time for mascara, y'all. So I don't know. This is just a regular. This is Wet n Wild. I forgot what this came in. I think I either bought it or it came in a PR. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So first, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Stitch Collab Flying High. And this is the shade. I think it's Galactic Black. Again, this is in the Wet n Wild Stitch collection. This was a PR a while ago. Got it to review it. I just haven't reviewed it yet. When I get done, you'll see why I don't use falsies. My eyelashes are huge. I have nothing against falsies, by the way. Nothing. I like falsies. I don't need them, and I don't know how to use them anyway. I don't know how to put them on. I've tried, and I've tried everything. It doesn't work. If you have further tips, feel free to let me know in the comments. Tell me your ideas on how to put on some false eyelashes. I can't. I've tried. I just can't do it. And wiggle, wiggle the eyeliner. Right, my eyeliner. Wiggle, wiggle the mascara. Okay. There's that. Now, to further enhance my eyelashes, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher in the shade Black as well. I like this because if there's any clumps of mascara that you can't get out, this is perfect. It's kind of like it combs your eyelashes. It's like a little brush for your eyelashes. That's why I like it. Because not only does it pull out any clumps you might have, it also extends them. Kind of. You probably can't see them in here, but they are big in my mirror. Like I can hear them going across the wand of the mascara. Okay. I'm going to attempt to do my brows. But I'm not going to draw them. Like I said, I'm only going to wash all this off when I get done. Besides, I have to wax these suckers. I wax my own eyebrows. They're curling like too long around my head. I have to fix that situation. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Today, I forgot it's 2 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock in the morning for me. I'll probably do it when I get out of work tomorrow. My eyebrows. I'll probably wax them. Maybe I should go live and wax them just to get a giggle out of everybody. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is I have a mask. I have an eyebrow. It's an eyebrow contour. It's by Sake, or a beautiful eyebrow, and in the shade, I guess the shade is Sake. It's like a brown, dark brown, black. See, it kind of just like that's all. Well, like it kind of like combs out your eyebrows for you. I have to get another one of these. I like this. I like that it fills them in, and then I'll go back in. It's kind of like a pomade. And then I'll go back in with my spoolie brush again. I hear a chinchilla hopping around. We're turning into a little zoo. Done. Now, I'm gonna do, like I said, probably a new makeup. No makeup. So, a lot of this I'm gonna probably use a brush with. I'm going to use the Royal Langnickel Complexion brush 185. Just a fat brush. And then I'm going to use my Tarte Double Duty Beauty. So it's Tarte Shape Tape. And the shade, I can't see. It's Tan Deep Honey. I'm going to do a little bit here. T-zone. Chin. I know this isn't what you use it for, but this is what I'm using it for. A little breakout going on here. I can feel it. Okay. I'm going to take a lighter concealer and the shade, it's Milani. Yeah, it's Milani, and it's in the shade 140. I can't see the color, but the shade is 140. Oh, pure beige. That's going to go under here. I'm going to blend that out. Blend all this out. just to wake me up a bit. Gonna, now I'm just gonna go ahead and like stamp it in there. Gonna bring down my neck here. This is what it looks like so far. With the vanity light, I look a lot younger. Now I'm gonna get my blush. I'm gonna get my blush and bronzer. Blush to let's see. Okay. So the bronzer, I'm gonna use LA Colors bronzer in the shade Beachy. And for blush, I'm gonna use Physicians Formula Butter Vintage Rose Baby Butter Blush in the shade Vintage Rose. So here's the bronzer. We open it up. Shade Beachy. And the Physicians Formula Vintage Rose. I'm going to use the fanning brush that I have. It just says fan on it, that's all. No numbers, no name, just fan. I'm going to first start with the bronze on my forehead. A little breakout going on. I can feel it anytime brushes run across my forehead. I can feel it. The problem with the bronzers for me is I'm so dark. So I'm going back with that big brush. And now I'm going to go back to that fan and just kind of blend it in here. And now I'm going with that same brush. Blush. And then I'm going to take the bronzer, the fan brush, and kind of like blend that out a little bit. And take a bigger brush, fan brush, and blend all of that together. For you, we'll use a little bit of highlighter, just a little bit. And I'm going to go in with this Milani highlighter trio. The shade I'm using is Pearl. This one right here. Then my finger, take that highlighter right in the corner of my eye. I'm going to take this fan brush. Take my small brush. Kind of try to wipe some of that away. Now, I'm going to take an even lighter brush, an even fluffier brush, and this is a blush brush, and it's by RT400 is the name. And circular motions out. And then here, just circular motions out on those. And finally, lips. And talking low so I don't wake Jessica. So. For lips, I'm going to use like a neutral color. A couple of pinks. And a pink nude. So first, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Velvet Matte Lip Color pencil in this shade. Soft something. I can't really see the shade. I can't turn in Berlin, but it's like peach. I'm going to use it as a lip liner. And then toward the middle. I know that looks weird. Then I'm going to use this peach. It's a cat suit. It's Mega Last Liquid Cat Suit. It's a liquid lipstick. And the shade. What is the shade? The shade is Hot. Hot. Haute. Hot Brilliance. Pink. It's matte, so it has to dry down a little bit. I'm going to take a slightly darker shade because that's too pink for me. Okay, I'm going to use, I don't know what shade this is. It's just a color top. I believe I got it at the Dollar Tree. It's like a plum. Kind of tone that bright pink a little bit down. A little blot. I don't like the slimy feel of lip gloss, so yeah. So there you go. Uh, Finished look. I know my hair is a mess. I'm sorry. I have to brush it out and everything. So it's kind of a hot mess. Well, I like the grit look in my hair. So, it's like a rough day at the beach, don't it? I hope you guys like this tutorial. I'm going to go wash my face and take care of everything else. And I do hope to catch you guys on the next one. I hope you like this tutorial. I'll turn on the bright light real quick. Sorry, Jess. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. Tell me in the comments below. I know I need to fix my lighting, but that's why I'm doing it with this lighting without the big bright light. I will see you guys on the next one. Let me know in the comments if you have any ideas or things you'd like me to do as far as color wise, tips on putting on some false lashes, anything like that. Q&A, you're always welcome. Leave your comments in the bottom. I would love to do this again for you sometime. So please be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you then. Bye, guys. Have a good one. See you on the next one.